On this episode, we'll talk about snacking with your sleeve. We'll talk about protein consumption and your sleeve, and we'll also talk about tenderness on the incision sites. Hello and welcome to episode 31 of the AskDrA show. I'm really excited to be here with you and to have a new platform after the way we've been working in the past with the hashtag AskDrA. Now that we've been using Snapchat and we've been getting these really cool videos from patients. Remember, you can always link your phone to my phone by using the Snapchat code or my username that we'll place here on the screen. You'll always be able to send me questions directly to my phone using the application through Snapchat. So really cool videos. I like seeing my patients. I like seeing former patients, future patients. It's a blast. And of course, we're getting good content for the show as well. So we're still going to be using the link, the AskDrA hashtag, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, etc. So keep using that and add that Snapchat application to your phone and link it to mine, all right? So let's kick in with the questions.
What do you recommend as an in-between meal snack?
All right, snacking with your sleeve. As you know, people with a sleeve normally tend to eat a mid-morning or mid-afternoon snack. So it depends on what your goal is and what you're working on. If you're working with a low-calorie or a low-carb option, always my choice, celery sticks. Celery stick is really good because you get really good fiber. It's low carb. It's got really good amount of fluid in that vegetable, and you can always use change the dips or change the dressings you want to accompany that celery with, and it's really good. Also, if you're looking at doing low fat, but you're not worried too much on the carbs, which is maybe just the first few phases of the sleeve. You want to look at low fat, but not that much on the carbs. Always a fruit is your best choice. You can do apples, you can do a peach, or my favorite, jump to the celery sticks. So always people with sleeves, look into a very wise snack, and you can search online on healthy snacking to work with your sleeve.
Can I consume all my proteins in the morning, or is it better to stretch the consumption throughout the day?
All right, so the body, I've heard it all. I've heard it several ways, and I've read it several ways. The body can only process so much protein at a time. It's better to spread it out throughout the day, and I agree that it's always better to spread out the protein throughout the day, specifically when you are doing some type of workout. All right, remember that the base of maintaining muscle, to avoid losing muscle and losing only the fat, it's two ways. You need a good protein, a source of protein. Number two, exercise. So when people exercise, when you see big bodybuilders exercising, etc., what they do is they take a bit of protein or a portion of protein before their workout, they split it out, and then a portion of protein after the workout. And that's well studied that it'll give you the best muscle development. It'll take care of that muscle. It won't burn muscle. It'll keep it there. All right. So it's much better if you spread out that protein throughout the day, as the muscle builders do, than let's say I just don't want to worry about the protein. I just want to get it over with. I'll take a big muscle milk protein, 60 grams per day, protein shake in the morning. I'm done. I don't have to worry about it throughout the day. I mean, you won't starve. You won't have a scarcity, a deprivation of protein here. So what you need to do is actually just spread it out throughout the day. It'll be much better. Your body will assimilate it much better, and it'll also help you with the muscle, protecting your muscle. So if you're working out, please spread it out throughout the day and get that protein in close to your workout. It'll be much better.
My scars always hurt. Is this normal?
All right, so incision, pain in the incision sites. You may experience, and this may vary from doctor to doctor, practice to practice, you may experience some incision pain at one incision in particular. In our practice, it's going to be the largest left incision, this side right here, all right? So the days following a surgery, you'll notice patients a little holding their hand just a bit here, with a little extra soreness. Why is that? Because you may experience that tenderness on that site where we pulled that big chunk of stomach out, all right? So that is the only incision we have more, we've manipulated more. You have more inflammation right about there. All right, so it may vary from practice to practice because some surgeon may take that piece of stomach out through the center incision maybe, but the vast majority of the practices will go out through the left. So if we're talking about that incision pain is normal, unless you're months to years down the road, just make sure you don't have a hernia or something developed there. In our practice, we use a big stitch that covers the entire wall of the abdominal wall. That runs right through it, comes right out, and we prevent hernias down the road through there. That doesn't mean you won't develop a hernia or we've never had a hernia, no. That means that our percentage of hernias developing after surgery is dropped down to the minimum right there. So it depends on every practice. We use this technique. We prevent hernias down the road. I tell my patients, I prefer you're a little sore on that left side, but no hernias develop down the road. So that's it for episode 31 of the Ask Dr. A show. Don't stop sending those questions, all right? You use the hashtag and use the Snapchat application on your phone. Hook up with mine so that way you can send me your questions through there. Question of the day is, did you experience incision pain after, let's say, a month, all right? So did you have incision pain after a month of your surgery? The answer is yes, no down here. I'm really anxious to hear from you and see how this poll comes out, all right? We'll see you next time on the Ask Dr. A show. I'm Dr. Alvarez from Endobariatric.com, where we change lives one sleeve at a time. Take care and God bless.